We have another PC build today. It is for a client and isa po siyang architect. So we need to make the best PC or we need to bring the best computer specs out po dun sa budget niya. Pero before that, meron po akong i-introduce sa inyong product. Meron po tayo dito Cooler Master CK350. It is the cheapest Cooler Master mechanical keyboard na full mech. So kung nakikita nyo po yan, ayan po yung sura niya. Papasilip ko lang po sa inyo. Next na video ko pa ilalabas yung review nito. As of now, ginagamit ko po muna para at least mas ma-review or mas mabigyan ko kayo ng mas magandang feedback. By the way, the price is 3,850 lang po. Napakamura niya. It comes with this Otemo switch. So sa mga naghahanap dyan ng mechanical keyboard and they want a Cooler Master mechanical keyboard, isa po ito sa mga pinakasulit na nakita ko na yata na galing sa isang premium brand. Now let's go back to the build and we will show you guys kung ano yung pinaka pasok na nagawa nating specification based doon po sa budget ni ma'am.
Understand where it came from, but you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip has pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure. Before I see you again, before it all makes sense, but I can't hold you back. And I still don't understand where it came from, but you're back in with the passion. I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip has pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long
If you are an architect or nasa civil engineering ka, isa po ito sa mga pinaka-recommended na pwede naming ibigay sa inyo. So yung build po ni ma'am na nagawa natin, it is an Intel Core i7-9700K RTX 2070 with a 16 GB of RAM. Ngayon, bakit yung tatlong component ang in-emphasize ko dito? These three components, processor, video card, and memory, yan po yung pinaka-importante, lalong-lalo na kung ang panggagamitan po natin is mga Autodesk softwares, Lumion, yung mga ginagamit ng mga civil engineering at saka architect. So, ito po ang pinaka-component na kailangan. 3 components. Now, let's go to the processor. Bakit Intel Core i7-9700K? We may have considered also the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X. Pero since ang sinabi sa atin ni Ma'am is, I want the best out of my budget, out of the box. So, ibig sabihin, hindi po siya techie. Kumbaga, yun yung sinabi niya sa amin, hindi ako techie, I'm not into overclocking, so wala po akong time para sa mga ganyan. Now, yung out of the box na pwede namin i-recommend at that time is the Intel Core i7-9700K. It comes with this processor up to 4.9 GHz boost clock. Yun po yung meron siya. And bakit nga po, yun yung in-emphasize ko rin na specification ng processor. Engineering at saka architect softwares, mostly single-threaded po ang performance na tinitake advantage nila. And the frequency or the gigahertz dun sa specification ng processor is napaka-importante po. May mga softwares din naman na gumagamit ng multi-threaded performance, pero yun is kung yung project mo is gagawan mo siya ng mga videos. So ayun, kakailangan mo ng matitake advantage mo yung multi-core. And since today, as of now naman, kung gusto mo ng mataas ang frequency ni processor, most of the times naman above quad-core na sila. Pero you can also consider the AMD Ryzen 7 2700X, lalong-lalo na kung medyo mas constraint yung budget natin, or may mga kailangan tayong i-priority, then AMD Ryzen 7 2700X is also recommended para sa ganitong mga builds. So, always consider processor as the number 1 component sa pagpapabuild po ng computer natin. Now, going to the video card, bakit kailangan mataas din yung video card? Especially kung architect ka po or engineer ka pero ang mga nire-render mong project is sobrang complex. Kumbaga, sobrang detailed. May mga realistic perspective pa na kailangan mong ilatag dun sa project. Kailangan talaga mataas yung video card mo. Kasi sa editing process, 'di ba? Kailangan mong i-zoom in, zoom out, every details nung project is kailangan makita mo. So kailangan mong i-zoom yung project up to the point na makita mo kung magkadugtong ba tong dalawang poste, kung ito bang ladder is nagmi-meet ba talaga sila, baka mamaya may konting agwat. Kumbaga, attention to details is very important, lalong-lalo na sa mga architect at saka engineer. And sa sobrang complex nung project or nung model, kailangan maganda yung video card. Kailangan mabilis nung video card mag-render. Parang gaming lang din yan. Kung mababa yung video card natin, and lalong-lalo na kung aerial view, like doon sa PUBG, doon sa pag-launch, and mababa yung video card mo, minsan it takes time bago mag-render yung mga objects, yung mga buildings, yung mga trees, matatagalan yung pagre-render. Bilang isang architect or isang engineer, kailangan hindi ganun ang may experience nila. Kasi every minute or every hour, kumbaga, napaka-importante sa kanilang oras. Ang project, kailangan mong magawa bago yung deadline. Kasi bago yung deadline, marami pang revisions na mangyayari. So, kailangan mong mai-present kagad yung project. By tomorrow, kailangan mo nang mai-present. And pagkatapos nun, ipapa-revise ulit. So, babalikan mo ulit yung project mo na finish na nandun na lahat ng details. Very complex na yung details. And kung magre-revise ka, tapos sobrang complex na nung details ng project, at mababa yung video card mo, makakaramdam ka ng mga stutter, may maglalag, mag-freeze, up to the point na magka-crash pa yung mismong ginagawa mo. So, you should have the best video card out of your budget pag nag-a-avail po tayo ng computer. Now, for the RAM, bakit importante din siya? During the editing process, hindi lang naman yung Autodesk software yung bubuksan mo Minsan bubuksan mo rin yung Lumion, SketchUp, Revit, any other softwares na kailangan mong mag-import dito and then i-export mo dito sa kabilang software. May i-import ka rin dito or i-edit ka dito pansamantala, then i-export mo dito sa kabila. So, you should have a higher RAM para ma-accommodate or para ma-handle lahat yung mga pinagbubuksan nating softwares. So 16 gig RAM is so important na kailangan kahit paano ganun po yung pinaka requirements or pinaka-recommended. At the same time, I may say it's also the minimum requirements na as of now. Na habang tumatagal or habang nagbabago, lalong-lalo na yung mga softwares natin sa engineering at saka Autodesk is napakabilis maglabas. Parang kumbaga, mas mabilis pa nga yata maglabas ng mga softwares kaysa sa mga games eh. Kasi every year may nilalabas silang bago. So para po sa mga engineers at saka mga architects na naghahanap ng computer or nagpaplano na magpa-build ng PC para sa kanilang mga trabaho, bisitahin nyo lang po yung mga softwares nyo, nandun po yung mga general system requirements. At the same time, always consider na pag bumibili po tayo ng isang computer or nagpapabuild po tayo, always consider the 3 components: the processor, the video card, and the RAM. Aside from those components dun sa system units, i-consider din natin yung mga monitor na gagamitin natin. Kahit paano, you should avail the best IPS monitor, or at least IPS monitor ang gagamitin natin. And mas maganda po kung yung mga kilalang brand na yung gamitin natin, since mas accurate yung mga out of the box na calibration ng mga colors nila. So alam ko napaka-importante po ang mga kulay, ang details sa inyo. So ayun, always consider the best brand para rin sa mga monitor natin. So that's it guys. If you want more content like this, feel free to subscribe. Mag-comment din kayo sa baba para matulungan pa natin yung mga kasamahan natin dyan na nasa trabaho or nasa mga field na ganito or nangangailangan ng computer na tulad ng pinakita natin. Alright, thank you.